Hey everybody. I just remembered as I opened up the game, to start, um, that this game has a lot of licensed music. Let's turn that off. Cool. I may if turning off licensed music makes it to where the Star-Lord band doesn't play, then we're just going to turn it on and suffer the consequences, I'm posting to Discord. I am a little early. That's because I was trying to wait till 8. Hey, I think that's a Star-Lord track. Hell yeah. I was trying to wait till 8, but Anna is, so I could help with Peter's bedtime routine, but Anna's not home yet, and she probably won't be home till after that, so figured I'd just start early, Hold that thought. I'm going to grab some water real quick, and then we'll get started. So I will be right back. Okay. Cool. Bitrate still sucks. Let's go. So, I've played this game before. I've beaten it. But, at least to my knowledge, I never played it, but I think once on stream. So, I've just been thinking about it a lot lately. And I just really want to do a full playthrough of it. So that's why we're here. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm doing a new game plus because I've never done new game plus for this game before. But story beats will all be the same. I'll just have access to all the costumes and the element gun versions from the get. I don't like that it's saying streaming mode on at the top. It's very odd. Mason, this is one of my favorite games of all time, I think. I have played it before, but I have never streamed it all the way through or done New Game Plus. So that's why we're here. I just wanted to play it, I'm so glad that the Star-Lord band is not, like... Okay, so... Also loving every moment of celebrating right now. That's awesome. So, because I'm so in love with this game, I'm gonna probably spend way too much time just talking about it. So, this is the first thing that I'm so glad they came out the gate swinging with. I don't know if you know this, Mason, but the music we're listening to right now is a band called Star-Lord. That band is made for this game, and they made a full album of music, of original music, to be Peter's favorite band in this game and where he got his name from. Name being Star-Lord. And I think the people involved, or at least one of them, was involved with the music, like the score, maybe? I could be wrong on that. Hey, it's Kaylin! I was going to message you earlier. Kaylin, I haven't heard from you in a while. But yeah, so, Star-Lord Band, it's a full album of music. The whole album is fantastic. This song is Zero to Hero. It's one of the best ones. But it's just one of those things that... It's like Old Gods of Asgard, right? From Alan Wake, where they just added. For one, they did an entire album of music. The music good, but it just adds, to the experience of the game, to the world of the game and the story. And see, there's even lore about it. We are not in VR. Okay, you got to read some of this, right? Gosh, they did an entire Rolling Stone. Is that anything called? Yeah, another Crab's Treasure. Jake's been playing that. He says he loves it. If you're looking to fulfill your recommended daily allowance of guitar-crunching, fist-pumping rock and roll, this promising debut album from the Canadian-American quartet Star-Lord has you covered. Interesting that it's a quartet. This is just the beginning of Guardians of the Galaxy, Kaylin. We're Star-Lord right now, when he was a kid. Combining science fiction with rock and roll has mostly been the purview of prog rock bands. Think Starship Troopers or Set the Controls for the Heart of the Sun. The album length opus 2112. That's funny. Gosh, I want to read this whole thing, but I want to start playing the game. Where does Star-Lord's name come from? We gotta read that. We were sitting around having a few laughs. Well, maybe more than a few. Somebody was joking around and said, "Oh, Steve, you're a real star." Then someone else shouted, "Yeah, he's the Lord of the Stars." This is a bit of good and a bit of bad off the album, by the way. I think it's just playing the whole album. This came out in October of 2021, I believe, Kaylin. I have played it before. I want to play it again because I never really streamed the whole thing. So this is a stream Let's Play that I'm starting tonight. It absolutely is, Nason. We can talk about that in a minute. He's the Lord of the Stars. Also, how's audio? Do I need to change anything? We looked at each other, immediately switched around. Star-Lord. It gave us our identity and even affected our lyrics. Yeah. What song on the album turned out differently than you expected? The Darkness Inside. It was a personal song about some of the demons and struggles I've dealt with, but I think I imagined it differently when I was writing it. Slower and quieter, maybe because it was written from such a personal place. But, laughs, Star-Lord is fast and loud. Excellent. Thank you, Nathan. I don't remember this entire article. When the band argues, what do you argue about? We get along great. If we do argue, it's usually about who gets the last slice of pizza. Has the band had any run-ins with the law? Being perfectly honest, for me and maybe a few other guys in the band, that would be a solid yes, but I'm not sure it's safe to print. That's a story for another night. We're far from being angels, maybe fallen ones. Hey, Damster. Okay, so I was going to mention this a little bit later, because I knew some stuff was coming that I wanted to talk about. I love thematic synergy, I guess, in stories, when it feels like everything put into the story is working together, saying one thing. And this beginning, like this opening cutscene that we're in right now, because we've literally just started the game, right? And we're just looking at this Star-Lord article. But this Star-Lord article and the music itself is pointing straight to the experience we're about to have. He's talking about Star-Lord, the band. When the band argues, what do you argue about? We get along great. If we do argue, it's about who gets the last slice of pizza. We're about to see a band, aka the Guardians, argue a lot. Because they're, a small family. Has the band had any run-ins with the law? Absolutely. We can't talk about that. That's, every single one of the members of the Guardians is an outlaw in their own way. So it almost feels like the story of this music that we're going to be hearing throughout the game is symbolic of the story we're about to experience in the game. I love that. I played Chapter 1 of the Telltale game, Kaylin. I should probably revisit it, because I didn't dislike it.
No wonder you can hear me.
Also, my son's name is Peter, and it's no small coincidence that Star-Lord's name is Peter Quill. Or, well, I guess.
Star-Lord? Who's the guy with the scary eyes?
He doesn't have a name. He's one of the space riders. And he's not scary. He's cool.
Your space rider certainly got his hands full.
Oh, I love that the music picks up
Pretty
where it
far
left
out.
off.
Nobody says far out anymore, Ma. Ma!
What?
Nobody says far out anymore.
Oh, well, your mom does. Maybe we should see if we could get tickets to see them live.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Your mom may not look it, but I was quite the rocker when I was your age. Your father and I would just lie on the hood of my old Chevy and listen to Black Sabbath and...
You like Black Sabbath?
Like I said, your mom's cooler than you think.
I'm not playing that game, Nathan. You can play it in the chat if you want to.
Oh, we'd look up at the stars and he'd tell me all about the places he'd been.
Mom?
How about some cake, huh?
Yeah, I'll be up in a sec.
So we know it's Peter's birthday.
You said that 15 minutes ago. If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Hey, watch the hair.
Oh, I forgot Peter's got a mullet.
Oh, Peter! You've talked about you leaving your toys on the floor.
Isn't it
It's
a
not a
Chewbacca?
toy. It's
Yeah,
an
it's a
action
Chewbacca
figure.
action figure.
More like an action landmine. Stab your foot. I will.
He doesn't even... Never mind.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Okay, so we can just sit here and keep jamming to the music. I am too. As much as I love Chris Pratt, Nathan, this game needed to separate itself and tell its own version. And this version might be, in my opinion, better than, like, just... this may be my favorite version of the Guardians overall. But we'll see if I'm just, you know, rose-colored glasses and all. Anniversary. Have we... Our wedding anniversary? That was... March 30th. So it's been a while, but I don't remember what we did. But it was good. Is the music gonna follow me? Heck yeah. Also, such a great reveal. He says, watch the hair, and then we see, oh my gosh, he's rocking full-on hair metal hair. Okay, so I've talked about how much I love the opening of this game. MCU Drax, and Mason, I have thoughts about this. Guardians of the Galaxy is my favorite comic property. And it was... I started reading them before the movie came out in preparation for the movie. So, it's not just because of the movie. Drax in the comics is so much cooler than MCU Drax, but I do like MCU Drax. He's just a different beast. So anyway, I've talked about how much I love the opening of this game and how, I don't want to say flawless, but how incredible the thematic synergy is to everything. So right now, we just had a really great interaction between Peter and his mom that felt authentic while being expository. Then as soon as we meet Peter, he's got a black eye. What does that tell us? I'm telling you. We're going to probably spend 15, 20 minutes here just so I can talk about how textbook this is. That tells us one of a few different things. Maybe he's a troublemaker. Maybe he stood up for himself. Maybe he stood up for somebody else. Also, he probably lost that fight. Or he didn't come out unscathed. And here's the beautiful thing about what we think we learn about Peter from just the implication of him having a black eye. All of those things are true. Or symbolic of his character. He is a troublemaker, but he also stands up for the little guy. And he's not a pushover. Also, he's not the best fighter. He gets roughed up a lot. I'd say due to different universes exist in the MCU would be. But why is comic book Drax cooler? I will tell you once we get into gameplay. because he's just done so much cool shit. For one, he's called the Destroyer because he was literally created to destroy Thanos, which is just badass.
Love to be able to ride one of those light cycles.
All right, so Peter loves Tron. We're just gonna go around interacting with all this stuff.
Might as well just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
Fantastic line. It shows Peter is an unconventional problem solver. Like, that's one of the things that makes him a great leader, is that he's not Captain America where he's coming up with the best strategies. Like, he's not going to win wars, but he absolutely, through thinking outside of the box, can come up with unexpected plans and lead his team through that. Again, just one line tells us that. And sure, it's a little bit of reverse engineering based on what we already know about the character, but for people who don't know Peter Quill coming into this, they just know, like, that he's Star-Lord, or they know the Guardians movies. This whole scene is so rich of deeper looks into who he is. And it's subtle. Can you read the book titles? Which book titles? All these? The Art of Gratuitous Violence. Forging the Bonds. Yeah, I feel like a lot of it's just like wordplay. I don't know how much of those are actual books, but
Fingers are still cramped from trying to bookmark pages. I know it's not how you're supposed to play, but I'm tired of dying everywhere.
again, unconventional thinker. That's not how you're supposed to play, but I don't play by the rules. So let's see. What the Throne of the Phoenix, Pineapples of Angst, Ascendant Oblivion, Cosmic Nebula, Zenith Hyperion, Astrology, A Journey to Space, What a Scene, the novel, Daughters of the Orb, Ancient Myths. I would not say 84 is low for a game, but what's the score? Like, what game score is that for? I don't think those are real books, Caleb.
Soundtrack really kicked butt.
Of course, if it wasn't obvious already, that tells us Peter loves music. It says, I wish I could zoom in. Can I do photo mode? Yo, okay. Let's go. This is the stream, everybody. That's got to be a reference to somebody. Creative game scenarios, the best character builds, tips on how to roll sixes. So we do know that this version of Star-Lord is a fan of Dungeons & Dragons. Uh, 84 is nothing to scoff at. I think a lot of people are just like, they expected Stellar Blade to, like, what I've heard is that Stellar Blade tries to be Nier Automata, and it doesn't hit quite that mark, but the fact that it comes out as good as it is impressive. That's the general sentiment I've heard. The Patchwork Girl of Oz. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Okay. We'll probably re-enter photo mode in a little bit.
Keep hitting those dingers, George. You'll make it in the Hall of Fame for sure.
Gosh, this whole room is just dripping in, well, 80s and 90s, I think.
I caught this. That maiden show was awesome.
I assume Iron Maiden. Can I read the article again?
Hope Mom wasn't joking about seeing Star-Lord. Yeah, if they ever decide to play out here in the boonies.
Time for the future. Nice. Do you think the Spartan Rage mechanic is overused? Spartan Rage. Explain.
Oh man, can't wait to play this. Maybe I can convince Annie to buy it with his paper route money.
That alludes to him being, cunning, conniving, a wordsmith, if you will.
Oh man, traveling through space must be amazing.
That one's pretty obvious.
The final battle was awesome. Looked like the heroes were done for, but they pulled it off.
Again, that one's pretty obvious. Let me know if this is annoying, guys. I'm just drinking it in, you know? Let's go back into photo mode, see what we got on this shelf. It's a banana playing the guitar. I got nothing. Dungeon Master series, goodies and baddies. Plight of the Mournful Feline, A Nightmare in Oak Grove, The Crooked Birds, Lords of the Golden Chalice. Okay, so a lot of these, yeah, a lot of these assets are just flips from over here. That makes sense. Joystick press and ability used to activate Spartan Rage, but it's used in other games. Spartan Rage from what game? Yeah, I think all the books are just kind of an asset flip. Obviously, okay, that's just cool. Like God of War. Like Nathan, remember I haven't played God of War yet. I would say yes and no. It's overused. Yes, it's in a lot of things. Like maybe it's Spartan Rage. Maybe it's Devil Trigger. Like it just depends on what game are you coming from, right? But it's a mechanic that at this point is basically a convention of that sort of game. So I don't think it's tired. I think it's definitely used a lot, but I don't know if I'd say it's overused or like a tired old trick, just because it works, All right, he likes model kits. Does he have the lowest score out of everybody? Am I reading that right? It's weird. I wish the music would keep playing while we're exploring photo mode. That's creepy as hell. Fur things.
This will be worth hundreds of dollars someday.
Interesting. So Star-Lord's already a Marvel comic character? That's confusing. Because Star-Lord's a band, and they came up with it through just a random conversation, but interesting.
I gotta beat Janie's high score. This is embarrassing.
Again, what we've seen so far, Peter's not impressive as a person. Like, typically when we meet our hero, it's like, oh, what makes them heroic, right? But a lot of what we've seen here is that he's kind of just an average kid, because it's exactly what he is. But that's not what makes him, there's nothing about him and his performance or his capabilities that makes him heroic or special.
3 natural ones in a row last game. Some barn I turned out to be.
That. I love that line. Because, again, he had poor performance, but we know that he is a bard. Like, that's what he plays in D&D. And that is a recurring theme that I'm going to come back to. The whole idea that this game takes the idea of not really even being a superhero, but being the cheerleader for a team of superheroes, which is exactly what Star-Lord is. So this game, in a way, is kind of the ultimate bard experience.
It's pretty crazy that all that destruction started from one little mistake.
Ha! Foreshadowing. Newspaper. It's the Weekly Planet. That feels wrong. Well, okay. It wouldn't be the Bugle, because that's New York's paper, and Peter is in Missouri. Hard season for the homeless. Individual rights going up in smoke. Vigilante evade. Ah ha ha ha. Again. All this stuff is just foreshadowing his life, and I love that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the weekly bugle. Oh wait, I said Planet, didn't I? Yeah, you're right. It's the weekly bugle, not the daily bugle. I got that flipped. I'm sorry. I thought it said Planet. So not the daily bugle, but it's the weekly bugle. So it's not the same as Spider-Man's, but it's combining because, you know, Superman's is Weekly Planet, right? Or Daily Planet. Yeah, I got them flipped in my head where I was like, oh, they're taking the Superman one, but no. Weekly Bugle, not Daily Bugle. Kind of makes sense, but also kind of doesn't.
Need to build up my calluses.
Flynn, lay down. And last thing we're going to look at in photo mode before we move on. The Excelsiors. Nice. The Excelsiors Assemble even. Guardians of Chaos. Shield the Musical. Bucky Barnes. What? Hold on. Wait. Can I zoom in? How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? No, wait. Okay, that's for Star-Lord. Where do you see Von Doom? Because you're absolutely right. That's totally a Doctor Doom reference. I didn't see that. Oh, it's literally right in front of my face. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, hold on. So is Bucky Barnes a musician in this? Okay. Yeah, like that's... Or are these movies? Can't tell if they're VHSs or like... Well, those would be VHSs. So wait, is he an actor? Like... Yeah, that looks like Sebastian Stan. The actor that plays Bucky. That's such a weird call out. Also, yeah, I love Shield the Musical. That needs to be that needs to be real. Halloween Walls of Jeremy. Han Valen, classic. Cosmic Outlaws. What is that? Can't read that one. Megadeth. Yep, you're right. Megadeth. Gosh, you just know that there was a meeting where they're just like, all right, start making puns to actual bands, and they just started spitting them out for like an hour and a half. All right, so Pistols and Tulips, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, I was trying to think of like Pistols and Tulips is definitely a reference, which it took me reading it. You say it was like, oh yeah, duh, Guns N' Roses. So yeah, it was. I'm assuming that it was their plan that this room, like this first section of the game, that if you interact with everything in this room, you completely get who Peter Quill is. Like, we enter this room and he's a stranger, we leave this room and we know him. We just know who he is. Which is great, because I'm pretty sure it goes straight into actual gameplay now. So Damster, I don't know if you heard me saying, but it's an actual band that they, like an actual album of original music they made for this game. It's called the Star-Lord Band.
Holy crap, Drax.
And it's a fantastic
Stop
album.
doing this, man. It's weird.
We are approaching the quarantine zone.
How long was I out for?
15,338 ticks.
That's very specific.
The betrayer is ready to begin her mission. She has requested your presence in the cockpit.
I love Drax's sass
Gamora's on
in
our
this.
side, Drax.
He hates Gamora
The
so
spawn
much.
of my sworn enemy, a murderess and a traitor. I do not trust her.
We'll try. We're supposed to be a team.
I make no promises.
I do love that jacket. I would never wear it IRL though. Yo, that's Dazzler on that poster. She's an X-Men. Or a mutant, anyway.
Oh, it ain't just a junkyard. The quarantine zone's the...
All right, we're doing this again. I got to see. Huh. Love that. Interesting that Rocket was taking the picture though. What is that? Some kind of Xandar metal, maybe? Yeah, that's definitely Dazzler. It literally says Dazzler. PS5 edition of the game. Yeah, this is on PS5. Oh, it's just TV from home. VCR. I assume some kind of pizza box. Oh, I forgot. Didn't they like make Guardians of the Galaxy business cards or something? Even though they haven't been together for long yet? Who is... Okay. I don't know if either of those characters or something. It could just be, you know, another, you know, guy has picture of girl on poster in his room. Or I don't know if it's like an actual Easter egg. We're not going to do this for every room, guys, I promise. I just love all the little details in rooms that are very clearly meant to be like dripping with details. Is that like... Are there cars on a... I just have... Oh, wait.
It's only illegal if Nova Corps finds us inside, which they won't.
I actually really like the performance of Rocket in this too. I loved all their performances.
Oh, come on. Am I the only one who ain't scared of the galactic police?
They've got the numbers on us.
But they ain't got the brains. Ha! Sure takes a genius to catch my ship.
My ship.
I was about to say, it's not his shit.
Well, no, I think I heard him. Nah, never mind.
Okay, what? Tell me what that is, though. I want to know what it is.
Just need to tell Nikki the truth. It's more than my dad did.
What? Is that because I'm in New Game Plus? Because that's a reference to later in the game, isn't it?
Wish you were here, Mom.
Maybe some of these details are because I've beaten the game.
Oh, yeah. You remember that dealer who asked about the emitters? After you left, he leans over to me and he says, what do you need these for then? Yeah, like I'm turning the Milano into a dance club or something.
Please refrain from creating this club of dance.
Yeah, we all know how you feel about dancing. Well, what was I supposed to tell him? I need them to build some ultrasonic lures so my team of ex-cons can trap a mystery creature in the most legal place in the quadrant. You want to throw in a discount?
Groot laughing is very wholesome.
Those scaly bastards didn't stand a chance.
Okay, yeah, these definitely have to be references to the game. Because I don't... Maybe? Chapter 1. Alright.
Morgoth be with you.
Hey, Morgoth yourself.
Man, this thing is ugly.
What made you bring that thing onto the ship?
Thought we could use it if we ever need to hide our identity during a job or something.
You're welcome. First of all,
What?
a Glarnot mask ain't no identity.
Glarnot, they're that gang from the Planet that Rains Emeralds or something, right? Or am I confusing them?
It's diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
And B, there's only 2 jobs I've ever needed a mask. The time me and Groot knocked over a top-secret lab.
Really?
Oh, yeah. The other time was when I borrowed a Glarnot mask and accidentally stole Groot from the Collector.
Okay, this I gotta hear about that.
How'd you accidentally steal Groot?
You have to understand, Quill. I was on the run back then. The war was still raging strong, and them Kree scientists weren't exactly happy I left Half-World. I had to keep a low profile.
By robbing the Collector?
I was broke. And no offense, but the way the Collector
Same
flashes
reason they
his face
didn't do
all
it
over
for the
nowhere
Avengers
like he
game.
owns the place.
He
Dempster,
doesn't own
they
the place.
Someone
this
had to
isn't
knock him
MCU
off
and they
his
wanted
stupid
it to be
fucking
different.
pedestal.
And I think that was the right call.
The fact that I was drunk when I did it just makes it
Because the
funnier.
lore behind this game,
Is there a bounty
it kind
on
of combines
that I should
the
know
original
about?
comic version and the
Relax.
MCU, which I like.
Anyway,
Because it
I
alludes
lifted one of them
to
stupid Glarnot
Star-Lord
masks
having
from
experience in a
Fast
space
Times at
war.
Ambrose, stumbled
And
my
he
way
was
to
a
the
lot more
Black
militaristic
Sword,
in the comics,
put on
and
the
that
mask, flashed
was
some
a-
shiny rocks I found,
that kind of
and
alluded
when
to his leadership
assistant's back
skills,
was turned, I
and that
knocked him
felt
on the head.
missing in the MCU.
Oh, you're unbelievable.
I agree, Nathan. I love the
know.
Avengers game.
It was gravy after that. Once I was sure he was out, I started cleaning out the place. Woke up the next morning on a stolen transport with a bag of loot and Groot.
I have seen the
Of course,
Christmas
he was
special, by the
just a baby
way,
back
Dempster.
then.
I just saw your
Barely
comment.
taller than a weed.
It wasn't that good.
Aw, baby Groot.
I knew right then and there that I had to take care of him. A cage ain't no place for guys like us. We've been partners in crime ever since.
That, I believe.
Yeah, believe what you want, Quill. Truth is truth.
Actually, never mind. Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that? I don't go into your room and touch your
Oh,
stuff,
okay. You're just
Quill.
gonna come in every time.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you
Rocket
that you snore?
sucks
I
in the
thought Drax
first
was bad, but
bit of this
wow.
game,
Whew.
but he's supposed to.
You should really get that checked. You sound like a toy.
Like he's
I don't
so
snore
like you hate him, but
that loud.
you love him at
Yeah,
the same
okay.
time.
So what is this thing anyway?
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists
Well.
use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button.
Glad to hear it,
and
Nathan.
zap,
Thanks for hanging
instant
out.
Obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket. How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
She's
Or-
an otter.
not a raccoon.
You gotta understand. She was afraid of him, and
Didn't
the
realize they
control
mentioned
unit made
Lila
sure
in this
we
game.
stayed in line. That I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, She pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Whoa.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past
So-
is the past, right?
That's
And that
very
thing,
interesting
just a
to me.
reminder.
Unless if I just don't know anything about Lila, which I've never read Lila in the comics, but I'm pretty sure she didn't die on Half-World. I think she and Rocket had a working relationship, like, beyond that. So, well, what's crazy about that Damster is that movie came out last year, right? In 2023. This game came out in 2021. So is it possible that James Gunn took from this game?
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not. That was probably in the script
Well, if you need
for a long
anything,
time.
let me know.
That's just a weird coincidence, I guess. Or maybe I just don't know
Sure.
about Lila. I knew about her before the movie, but like I was under the impression that the movie killed her a lot quicker than
See that?
she was supposed to. I didn't think she died
That's the cable coming
that
out
early.
right there. Flarkin thing keeps slipping off the socket. Gotta be careful when you plug them in. Just in case. Doubt you'll have to fiddle with any of this once we're on the ground.
Still can't believe Rocket got grifted by a girl.
Flynn. Is he gonna come in? Oh, guess not. How much for these things? When I said matching gold costumes, I meant gold colored, not actual crew tacking gold. We want potential clients to think we got wealth, not wear it right on our sleeves. That makes us a target. Here's the deal. When the time is right, we'll give these costumes a test run. If they survive it without any holes, I'll settle up with you at, say, 6% of what you're asking. Best I can do. They look flarkin' amazing, by the way. That comes up later.
Rocket! Why are the array cables everywhere on the floor?
I'm working on it. Ha! Take. Ah, there you are, Quill. Tell Groot to stop worrying about getting arrested. I am Groot. I'm not overconfident. I'm just the right level of confident.
Arrested? For what? Our ship just accidentally slipped into the quarantine zone.
Oops, our navigation malfunctioned.
Oops.
How would we accidentally cross into the Nova Corps force field?
Details.
Nice gizmos, Rocket.
I'm calling them thumpers on account of the noise they make. Assuming we get past the force field and reach your coordinates in one piece, all we gotta do is set them up, and these babies are gonna drive.
See, that's
our
what I
monster
thought,
in no
Damster.
time.
Which is why it's so crazy to me that this game...
All right, I'll let you get back to it. Sounds like catching
did
that monster
the
will be easier than
same
we thought.
thing to her
The faster
character
we
that the movie
catch it,
did
the
2 years
faster we
before it
get
did.
paid.
Hey, Peter.
So, Drax, excited to meet our buyer after we catch the monster?
Of course. Lady Hellbender is a legendary
Hey, buddy.
warrior and a noble queen.
And she's rich.
That is not a prowess, simply a commercial fact.
As long as she buys her monster, she doesn't need to be
Yeah, fine.
royalty.
You are
Yeah.
jealous of her status.
No thanks! Being a queen means being born with a target on your back.
Kinda like the one on yours.
Where'd Mama go? You go find Mama? Mama. Yeah, go find Mama. Oh, there she is. Go get her. All right, let's. Also, this fridge is a visual gag. At least I think it's supposed to be a visual gag. Every time we come back to the ship, the fridge is left open, and we never find out who keeps leaving it
Rocket!
open.
Did you bring back the docking chips you took from the alignment console?
I'll do it as soon as I reconfigure them.
You better not try to sell them off.
Not like I'd make any money. Things are so cheap they couldn't align two magnetized connectors.
Wonder if Drax was allowed to decorate his cell in the kiln.
I'll come back to this room.
Probably not.
Let's talk to Drax.
Drax! About Gamora.
Can this not wait, Peter Quill? I am readying my body for battle.
You know we're supposed to capture this monster, right? Not kill it?
Of course. But I suspect it will not go down without a fight.
Cool it, Muscles. Lady Hellbender ain't gonna buy damaged goods.
I will aim to preserve the integrity of the beast as best I can.
Good.
What is it?
Dude, take 5. We gotta talk about that Gamora thing.
She's waiting for you in the cockpit.
I know, I just meant... Are you gonna be okay? You two are gonna be alone on the ship for a while.
Rest assured, Peter Quill. I will keep a watchful eye and thwart any attempt at treachery.
Or... you could try trusting her.
You are naive, Peter Quill. She is a mistress.
Drax is the guy who, like, nudges you and, like, gives you a wink and is like, don't worry, I've got this. And completely misunderstands what he's supposed to get, you know? He just makes it worse.
Looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it. Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay. Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something. That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
Let's learn about the translation.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was failing Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this. Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you. Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us. I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows, if this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or, I don't know. It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real.
That's sweet.
Never mind, I'll get out of your hair. Or branches or whatever.
He just walks away.
Groot really needs to get these plants under control. Yep, I use these for smuggling. Hopefully I won't ever have to smuggle myself in there.
It seems like a really ineffective means of smuggling, because it's very clearly a compartment with a panel next to it that very clearly opens the compartment.
Hey, Groot, did that escort job on Orga ever pan out?
The compartment is neither hidden nor is the means of opening the compartment hidden.
What do you mean you never called her back? Don't know if you noticed, but we're flarkin' broke. What? Wait, what kind of escort was that contract about? Yeah, maybe I'd rather be broke.
Good old Milano. Engine parts from at least 5 different black markets.
I love the Milano. I have the collector's edition Lego Milano on top of my computer cabinet. as well as a Lego Star-Lord mask. I'm telling you, Star-Lord's my favorite comic book character. That's part of the reason why we're here. That's most of the reason why we're here.
We'll soon discuss the status of my official team membership badge.
Drax, once again, there is no official badge.
Obviously, you would not have one, assassin. The small one indicated the procedure is a well-guarded secret.
Rocket, stop messing with him.
I love the banter in this game.
She's only been here a few months, but her room's already decked out.
That does not look like a knife, and I'm not going to elaborate on that thought any further. You can't have the Guardians without just the constant familial bickering. Oh, she's got a copy of Art of War. Nice.
When she arrived, she exhaled, and the wind blew away the Shatari.
Indeed, it did.
If he realized it didn't make no sense, he wouldn't be telling it.
Thanos sucked.
Drax. So, in the comics, Drax isn't funny. He's like the exact opposite of, like, he is not... They don't use him for jokes, they use him for badass moments. There's a moment in Annihilation, I believe, where he punches through Thanos' chest and rips out his heart with one hand. That kind of stuff. Okay, I've already looked at all this stuff. I was hoping you would tune in so you could see. You never got to watch this game, did you?
Is it the one I played?
Did you play Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
Did you play through it?
No.
Oh, okay. We spent like 20 minutes in what are you looking for? We spent 20 minutes in Peter's room analyzing why it's the perfect character introduction vehicle. No, not our Peter. This Peter. Okay, not gonna say anything. Just gonna stare. Got it. We just got one more person to talk to, and then we will. Oh wait, we got to go into Drax's room. Did we pass it? Oh, they're labeled. Wait. Or did Gamora... I guess Gamora labeled her own.
Can't believe he actually turned himself in.
Sarcasm for dummies. I love it. That's such a great sight gag for him.
You deserve to join your family in Altath, buddy.
So a lot of these items are left over from the main game. Like, since this is New Game Plus, all the artifacts that I found are already on the ship, I'm assuming.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Oh, is he coming in?
Drax! Hey, I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
Damster, have you ever played or watched this
It's a
game?
really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
And yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the
Peter already
great
in
hunt
bed.
he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
So, This great hunt thing seems like a bigger deal
First
than
time I
I
had the
thought.
Telltale version I ever played.
Did we mess it up for
Okay,
everyone
cool.
by capturing Fin
So-
Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Oh, so this is a conversation that is not
Its
supposed to have
purpose is to
happened.
regain entry into
'cause this
Katapian
is-
heaven and stuff, and now
This
there's
is
no
like game
Foom
events.
to, you know, send you there.
Peter Quill.
Well, I'm gonna be streaming.
There are many paths to Ultath.
I'm gonna
Pilgrimage
do
to
like an
Mako
entire
Forest,
stream
but
series
one
on
of
this
them.
game over time.
Right.
When Thanos
So feel free to let
murdered
this be
my
your
family
experience.
and destroyed my village. Twice I chose the path of revenge. First I raised a small army of the line and challenged Thanos.
Wait. On Katapian.
Yes. But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Mako 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camarria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
So yeah, this is stuff that happens later in the
You
game.
have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakarantara after all. But here, on this ship, with you.
So we're gonna.
Actually, before you go...
Certainly.
Let's go talk to Gamora and let's get the show on the road. An hour later. Up, fridge is open again.
Gamora?
Up here, Peter.
Hey, that's my chair.
Oh. Then why aren't you in it?
I was, strategizing. It's one thing to get into the zone, but we still gotta catch that monster.
Right.
So did I miss anything?
Other than a ton of suspicious glares from Drax, not really. Now, if you're done strategizing, feel free to grab your seat. We're almost ready to go.
Is it just me, or does this version, and I've always thought this, but this version of Gamora looks a lot like Robin from How I Met Your Mother, Kobe Smulders, Agent Maria Hill? Oh, there's Anna. Hey, Anna.
Okay, here we go. Rocket, Groot, Drax, get in here. We're going in.
We still have a few ticks before the next time window, actually.
The next one.
Nova Corps security grid resets every rotation. We want to be in and out before our code expires, or we'll get stranded.
If we wait for the next reset, we'll get a full rotation to do this. Nice.
It's definitely not her,
Oh,
but
why's
like,
the Nova net still up? Thought we were going in.
it looks like her.
It appears the assassin's contacts are as untrustworthy as the betrayer herself.
Oh, please don't tell me Gamora's backdoor codes are bust. We nearly went broke getting them.
Relax, Rocket. We still got a few ticks before the next time window.
The network just reset. You can enter the sequence, Peter.
That's super cool looking.
0451.
That's it? 4 digits?
Suspicious. These security measures are too simplistic for Nova Corps.
It's not that simple. The code only works on this date for this ship.
Oh, I get it. Gamora's codes are more like
I'm just
an
gonna let them
encryption
talk
key
for a
of some
minute.
sort, designed to integrate temporal coordinates and our ship's hard-coded serial into a local number generator.
Info gets in, digits come out.
4 of them.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Part of me wanted to put it in wrong, but I don't want to mess this playthrough up. She seems like she drinks straight scotch. Who, Kobe Smulders or Gamora? Or both?
And we're in.
Incredible.
I realized there was so much stuff left after the war.
Restraint wasn't very popular in the Shatari army, especially with Thanos in charge.
It's probably all harmless now. I mean, Nova Corps had 12 years to get rid of the heavy-duty explosives.
I think it's
right?
cool
That's why I like
the
you, Quill.
implication
You're so pure.
that the Guardians
Oh, the wonderful
had
and
experience with the
terrible
Galactic
things
War
I can
prior to
do
becoming the
with all
Guardians.
this.
I think it's cool that they weren't just always,
Not
you know,
come here to
thieves and
scavenge.
scoundrels.
Why not? The
I think
Milano's
it
weapon systems could use an overhaul. Plus, there's good
Adds
money in it.
more to their ability to work in.
Mystique is far more valuable
combat
to the monster
engagement
queen
stuff.
of Seknarf now than any illegally acquired salvage.
She does, man. She does.
Whoa! Place is really shifty.
I'm not seeing a monster. That big cylinder up ahead looks like the mining ship Peter's friend said to look for.
Friend.
For a night? And you'll see the monster soon as we place Rocket's monster summoning thingies.
Flark, yeah. Groot, Quill, suit up. Team Rocket's up first.
I still do not understand why I must remain on board with the assassin.
Oh, because you're part of Green Team.
You signed me to the team before you named it. My skin is not green. It's teal. Teal?
Listen, if we want to trick the monster into going inside that mining rig,
I think
we
Rocket
need to
might be
place
low-key
thumpers on both
racist.
sides, two teams.
And 2 clicks to the drop side. Ground's too unstable to land the
Oh.
ship, so you'll need to jump.
Kimura's talking through my controller. That
That's our
caught me off
cue.
guard.
Let's go, Groot.
Don't worry! Once the thumpers are placed, we'll meet in the middle, and we'll capture the monster. Together.
Very well.
Finally in gameplay, guys. It took us an hour and some change. I also like how this version of the Milano looks like it has a prior history as a Zendarian ship, because it's got that blue and yellow color scheme.
Mora, take care of my baby.
Not a child.
Ah, oh, can you imagine?
Okay.
Foreshadowing.
Yes.
Oh!
You okay, Quill?
Yeah, I think so. This, pink resin stuff's definitely strong enough to hold this place together.
Oh, yeah. Definitely, probably strong enough.
Yep. Being here definitely feels a little weird.
Yo, Quill, these coordinates are so reliable. How come we're the only ones out here trying to catch this thing?
We're the only ones crazy enough.
Nah, it's totally safe. Now, can we please focus less on the toxic goo and more on all this cool war junk it's holding together? I didn't mean toxic. More, don't put it in your mouth toxic.
How many of these ships did you personally destroy, Assassin?
Man, these missiles were devastating during the war. Wonder if any still work.
You tell me, Visor Boy. Everybody keep an eye out for any good scrap or components. I know the monster is the first priority.
I love the visual design in
Thinking
this
that
game
big
too.
cylinder thing is
Oh,
our rendezvous?
these locations are so
That's
crazy.
The mining ring.
So weird seeing it all clustered together like this. Bits and pieces of a war that spanned the entire galaxy held together by pink goo.
Ebrium-based nanoresin.
Whatever. I'm just saying, it's a lot to take in.
You know, I think I do sort of get it. Thousands of worlds fighting for some fleeting greater good. Whoa, look! Yellow and blue. Looks like an old Nova Corps frigate. Nice!
Come on, dude. People probably died on that ship.
Killjoy, why do you even bring us here if the place is so sacred? I can name at least a dozen planets with monsters on them, so why here?
Don't know if you noticed, Rocket, but people aren't exactly falling over themselves to hire us.
Oh, I have noticed.
If this job pans out, sure we'll get money, but also a rich new client. We need to impress Lady Hellbender with a monster she's interested in, not just any old critter.
Which is why we should have gone after Fin Fang Foom.
We won't impress no one if we're dead.
It's a running joke in this game where Drax is just like he believes in Fin Fang Foom, which in Marvel Comics is
I
like
heard Nova Corps once
a dragon that
covered
has
entire
connections
planets in
to
Nova Net,
like
just like this place.
I think Shang-Chi or Iron Man, somebody. But in this,
Yeah,
Drax
I
is
wouldn't
like,
want the
guys,
world mind picking and choosing.
like like
Most
his
of my
belief in
favorite
Fin Fang
planets would
Foom
probably
is
become
like a kid talking about Santa, basically. And everybody's like, yeah, okay, Drax. And you actually end up going to find Fin Fang Foom.
I'm okay.
Ha! Almost made yourself a very late war casualty.
Not funny.
You know, I like this. This is fun. The three of us, hanging out, just like when we started this gig, before you-know-who joined us. I do not hate everybody. I tolerate Quill. Quill's a swell guy.
Come on, Rocket. Drax and Gamora are valued additions to the team.
You're only saying that because she's listening.
Is that why your plan has Drax and I taking the ship?
Maybe. Hey, can't a guy want to spend some quality time with his friends?
Wow, Rocket actually called us friends. That seems big of him.
Whoa!
Pretty sure that way's a dead end.
You sure?
Ah, there we go. Path's this way. Come on.
How can you even tell?
Just trust me, all right? Hey, group, you think we can find pieces of the Tryon Shard in here? You never heard of the Tryon Shard? Pyramid of pure evil. Corrupts everything it comes in contact with.
Hey, nice. Found a costume I didn't have.
Things up.
It's a good costume. I like that one.
One time I ever made something up.
I do love that you can use different costumes for all of the characters, not just Star-Lord.
Shut up.
We're going to stick with standard costumes for this first level, but we're absolutely going to mix it up as we play.
Gamora.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. I know Thanos had his hands on it during the war. It's got to be in here somewhere. Quill, tell... where's Quill? What the hell is he still doing back there?
Okay, let's read this. I write this report so that efforts and the courage of my people may echo throughout time. We have finally accomplished the unthinkable. After generations of war, we put aside our differences and united to achieve our dreams. I'm dictating this message from the first interstellar Bildaran vessel, our pride, the Starboris. Everything we suspected was true. There are people out here, countless other worlds. Some of them are far more advanced and some of them struggling as we did. We were not welcomed with open arms by a group calling themselves the Nova Corps. To our horror, we learned the galaxy itself is currently at war. Bildar is right in the path of the aggressors, a violent race called the Chitauri. We requested aid from our new allies, but their rescue force will soon be intercepted by a much larger Chitauri fleet. We have decided to rapidly burn our fuel reserves and to reach the Chitauri first. In our naivete, we do not have weapons on the Starboris, but she is fast and she's built strong. We will ram their capital ship. Perhaps we can save our new friends. Know this. For a brief, incredible moment, Bildar found peace. We accomplished everything we set out to do. I pray our sacrifice will make a difference in our final hour. Oh, wow. That's interesting.
It's not like we have a choice to wait for him. Star Lost got one of our thumpers. And I'm not walking all the way back there.
How'd you even know the other way was a dead end?
He called me Star Lost because
unlike
I
you,
wasn't with them.
I have a very keen sense of direction. Yeah, I'm sure it's safe-ish. Safer than flying with Gamora anyway.
I heard that.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Didn't scare you,
I don't
did
even
I?
remember
No.
what these components.
You were worried. That's cute.
Like, I don't remember what the upgrades are.
Shut up, both of you.
But we're going to have plenty of them.
All good, no worries. But watch your step, guys. This junk isn't as stable as we think.
That is one big mushroom. Fungus, bacteria, mold, space skunk. You know, call it what you want. It's still in the way.
Take that, brittle stuff.
Ugh. I hate these ship-eating parasites. Flarkers would shoot right through the Milano in 2 cycles. Looks like they've got nice and fat, dining undisturbed in here for 12.
Gross.
Nice splatter. Hey, 50 units says I can clear more of these suckers than you.
As if. Whoa, what the? Rocket, did you do that?
The scoreboard? You like it? Hacked it into your visor cover last time you took a snooze.
You hacked into my stuff?
Considering how many times I fixed the flarkin' thing, it might as well be my stuff. Optimal thumper placing distance should be just up ahead. I'm thinking right in front, through the giant hole where this ship's cockpit
Rocket
used
will
to be.
absolutely not beat us.
Well, that's grim.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
did I
try
miss?
not to think about it. It's better not to wonder what happened to anyone working on these old... Amazing! I should have been recording. Bridge over. I want to see if he's alive. I don't know, but he's twitching. Flarkin, Scott stained, Quill. You okay down there?
Yep. Yeah, just, thought I saw a shortcut.
Right.
I
Go ahead
love
without me.
space cuss words
I'll
in the
catch
Marvel
up.
universe.
Okay. There's a crapped out
Big fan of
Nova Corps
Flarkin
missile
and
bay
crew
just on
tacking.
the other side. We'll meet you there.
Yellow and blue missile bay. Got
And
it.
of course, Lobo from DC Comics and Bass Ditch. Big fan of that one.
All right, Team Rocket. We just set up another couple of thumpers.
All you
Hey,
do
Vortex.
is fly the ship.
Trying to bring the whole place down, Quill?
I shot a thing.
I get it. First tool in the old toolbox. Remember, these thumpers ain't gonna lure SWAT if they're in.
Yeah, I decided to do a full stream series for it because I never did that the first time.
Whoa, what the fuck?
You dead, Quill? We can hear
Gotta
you
remember how to play this game.
even without the car.
Little busy. Popped another one. Crap, that's cheating. You guys should have seen that. It was this weird blobby thing. Not falling for this again. One last freaky eye thing. Stay back.
Shoot, missed the window.
Everything okay over there?
Quill nearly got himself eaten by a blob or something. Should have heard him squeal.
You must fight with dignity, Peter Quill.
Or at least die with it.
Not funny.
After we catch this monster, we really should spend half a cycle loading up.
Let me know if
Atlanta
the
with-
volume when it comes to the
longer we
controller is
stay
too
here,
loud.
The higher the chances of us getting caught.
Yeah. It's just such a waste. Well, we got a lot riding on your gal pal's mystery monster tip. I hope she's legit. Like you could even tell if she had an honest face. Yeah, she did smell like flowers.
Trust in the plan, guys. Everything is checked out so far, right down to the mining ship. We put our thumpers in the right places, and we'll bag that monster.
Quill knows all about putting thumpers in the right place. And getting monsters in the sack, too. I can hear your visor work. Better not be cheating on our bet, Quill.
How can you hear that?
Mother of Scott! Move!
Oh my god.
Are you kidding me?
Son of a schmag! was too
Son of a
close.
schmag.
You okay, Groot? Well,
We're fine, but we can't jump that.
you don't gotta jump. There's a sturdy support beam on this side. Get Groot to grow a bridge across. Just ask him nice like. He does it for me all
That's
the time.
one hell of a party trick, big guy. All right, Groot. Let's see that cool vine you thing.
Gross. More ship eaters. Oh, they're everywhere. All right, back to business. Boom! Right under your nose, Quill.
Still winning.
So, Drax, how come you're so in love with this Hellbender lady?
I do not love Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, shouldn't you be all like, her name is illogical. You cannot bend hell. We gotta go that way, across the gap. Somehow.
I am Groot.
Do I look worried? The resin will hold.
I am Groot.
Okay,
Yeah, it's close
Bridge?
enough for Groot to bridge if you can find a proper handhold. How do we know the monster we're looking for ain't one of these things we already killed? Hey, Greenies, you see any blue and gold ships out there, you'll let us know.
We have seen many such ships.
He means active ones. We haven't talked about what to do if you run into a Nova Corps patrol.
We'll restrain them until we are done here.
Bad idea. Those cops are all connected through their stupid helmets.
If you see cops, you get my ship out of here, even if it means leaving us behind.
Fuck that!
Trust me, I've dealt with Nova Corps before, even helped them catch real criminals. I can talk my way out.
You think that Milano can outrun a fully powered Nova Centurion?
She's done it before. Okay, here we go.
All right, set her down right there. Yep, one to go. Flark!
Interesting
No.
net thing on
No!
Root's shoulder.
Flark and Skaggy! Attack and batteries fly, that's what's wrong. Maybe you put it down too hard.
Let's just find a solution.
The solution's a new battery, with a charge.
Okay, we're on what's left of a ship. Full of ship things. Gotta be things that power ship things around here, right?
Yeah, maybe you're gonna want to use your visor for this.
Nah.
Find a replacement while I finish scraping the fried wires.
Yep.
Found something with a charge. Kind of looks like a spacey car battery. Okay, this thing isn't gonna zap me, right?
The chance is minuscule, at best. You'll be fine.
Here you go.
That'll do nicely. Just let me tinker a bit. I'll have to do some tweaking.
It's
once
funny
I
to
see how
me
much
that
use this thing puts out.
Peter's probably
So, watch
been
my
in
back.
space longer than he was on Earth,
What?
and yet he still uses metaphors like car battery, which he definitely would have never really interacted with a car battery at the age of 13, you know?
Fast. It's gonna short circuit. Fucking monster things. Everyone get ready.
Forgot that the Guardians have multiple moves they can do.
It's like pumping a sick. We're just killing party favors. Just keep these things away from me.
Easier said than done. They're really coming out of the woodwork.
Thanks for the heads up, bud. Then keep your distance.
I hate bugs.
I don't think you're too fond of us either.
Well, watch it. Just keep swinging those branches. Don't feel bad, buddy. They started it.
Hit him down, Groot.
Nice.
Keep him away from that missile, Groot.
Done. We're all plugged in.
Wow. just in time.
I'd like to see you fix it next time. Come on, 2 down, 2 to go. I don't see any way out of the missile bay except that passage, bud. Quill, we found a way out.
I found a way
Groot's
out.
wondering if the reward's gonna be worth all the risk we're taking for this job. Me and Groot are nearly unkillable, but what if the rest of you don't make it out alive?
Guys, this job is a huge deal. It's for the freaking monster queen of Seknarf 9. She just doesn't know it yet. We pull this off, and we're...
Lady Hellbender's intergalactic monster anglers?
I do prefer that name, but the acronym is unwieldy.
No. We're still the Guardians of the Galaxy, but people will know that name means quality. We'll have clients competing to hire us, people bigger than Lady Hellbender. Man, that thing is ridiculous. Think it was a ship or a robot?
That's a Kree Sentry.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's gotta be a Kree
It would
Sentry.
have been space-worthy. That ain't even the biggest one. They designed at least 5 experimental models twice that size.
How do you know all this?
Because they were my fellow experiments back on Half-World. Most of my parts came from the cybernetics hangar next to the door, so I got a sneak peek at all the new killbots. I could see the parts come and go from my my cage.
I didn't mean to open old wounds.
Most of them are just scars now anyways. I wasn't even a person to the worst of the Kree's mad scientists. More like a real smart walking gun.
A very talkative gun.
Yeah, that part was an accident. They tried to fix it a few times. The entire facility was the problem. I wish I'd gone back and blown it up before the end of the war.
Wait, what?
Any bets on what this monster's gonna look like?
Groot, need you to shoot a bridge right into that eye socket.
Now, I want to see you do that to something in combat. Wait, is that... Yes! I'm about to win this bet, Quill!
Over my dead body.
Shows nothing. We're inside a giant robot head.
And I got robot parts inside my head. Hey, Groot, what do you think I should do when I win this bet? I mean with the units he'll owe me once I win.
You really
Down
suck
the
at this.
nest. Maybe this is the Parasite Clubhouse.
Aha.
Don't congratulate him.
Well, I know what I'll be doing with my winnings. I'm saving up for our next stop on Contraxia to get one of those Zeronian massages.
Ugh, you're so predictable. Exactly. You suck, Starshot. Let's see. When I beat Quill, I'm gonna get my hands on some rotating hypercircuits.
Boo! No one knows what those are.
Ooh.
I'm having the time of my life. Quill, shoot down the nest if you're having fun. Speaks for itself.
Ha! That one was juicy.
Are you making fun of me?
I do not wish to acquire hypercircuits.
Splat!
And just so we're clear, Green Team is officially inedible for the bet.
Inedible.
Well, for one, you need a gun.
You have no need for a projectile weapon.
He shoots! He scores!
Were I allowed to participate? I think I'd spend my bet earnings on a night at Liteco.
That's only if you manage to beat me.
Wait, isn't Liteco a fancy pants restaurant out on Vega?
I am so sick of Arrowroot.
I feel like there's no chance for him to catch up at this point, right?
No, we can't take the giant robot home. You know what, Quill? I think it's unfair. You got 2 guns, I got 1. I think my points should count double from now on.
That's cheating!
All right, Thumper goes there, Quill.
It's not gonna piss off every critter around, right?
Sorry, Quill. Not taking no chances after the last one. I gotta test it real quick.
Not again.
Rocket! I only flipped the switch on and off. Gotta love that kill radius.
Jeez.
Tie him down! Do we really need to test these things?
Appreciate the confidence in my work, but yes!
Bye-bye, little guy!
Watch your butt!
Oh, that's how I lock him.
Darn it! I thought we were safe! Oh, come on! Now we gotta deal with junk slugs?
What do their abilities do?
Very helpful, thanks!
You're welcome! Now stop distracting me!
At least they make a good splat!
Easy for you to say! You've got a pointy stick!
Did not mean to use that move again.
Take this!
Sorry to burst your bubble! Who knew squashing bugs as a kid would pay off?
That one was juicy!
Oh, come on.
This many of them!
About to be one less!
Rocket! Blast them!
So I think X is...
See,
I didn't miss
knew
that.
you'd get it.
I just need to remember what all their moves do.
Nice splatter, Rocket!
I know, right? What was that worth? 5 points?
Oh, come on!
Huh.
You can't just give yourself points like that.
Sure I can. Hey, green team. Looks like we're done installing our thumpers.
Great job. We'll meet you at the mining ship.
All right, mining rig is right there. Of course it's secure. As secure as a broke-down Shatari shipwreck's ever gonna be.
Come on, Groot. We need to get across here. And Rocket wouldn't put you at risk, right?
That's right. I've always got your back, bud. Nah, it just looks unstable like everything else in here. Don't get your twigs in a bundle.
Oh.
Yes, the resin can hold a stupid warship. I'm telling you, it's totally safe. See? I'll even prove it. Huh? Look at this.
Hey, Elsa.
Rocket?
Oh, Clark.
Nice jump!
No, no! Ah!
Jeez.
Groot! Groot!
Groot! Buddy, you're okay!
Fine.
He is Groot.
You flarkin' piece of moldy driftwood! You could have died saving me! I love you too, you selfless son of a truck. Come on, Quill. He says he'll meet us at the mining ship. I don't want to make him wait.
How'd work go, Austin?
That's it? We're not going after him?
He says it's
Oh,
fine.
crap.
We'll meet him later.
Rocket, is everything okay?
His radio must have broke when he fell.
Groot just took a different path. He must have fell and broke his radio.
Yeah, that's it.
Why take a different path?
Team Rocket over. Hope that got rid of him. Sounds like Green Team's off our backs. Now we can stop worrying about that dumb accident. Groot, Groot's fine anyways. There's nothing to worry about.
Whatever, right? Like you said, Groot's fine. Everything is fine.
Exactly. We're all fine.
Sure, fine.
I do not see the mining ship amid all this wreckage.
Look around. It's hard to miss.
Groot could have reached that. Really missed the big twig right now.
You and
Did
me
your
both.
messages go through Discord or chat?
On the next mission, I do not wish to be aggrieved.
Man! If that afterburner kicked on right now, we'd be toast.
Let's hope it don't. Because we have to find a way through this thing.
Crap. This turbine's right in the way. Gotta get through it. These things open up to let gas through, right?
Yep. You saying we're the gas?
Today we are, if we can get it open.
Okay, sorry, I was responding to a message. And if you're still
Imagine
tuned in,
towing all
Mr.
this
Jimmy
scut by hand.
is
Or
telling me to
by
say hey to
ship,
him tomorrow at
technically.
church if we're there.
retrofit their star blasters with Nova Force gravitational shovels.
Huh. Yeah, that would work.
Yeah, chat's coming through. Hey, what happened at work? Oh,
There's a drone access tunnel over here. Can you squeeze in there?
Knew it. Rocket, fix the thing. Rocket, clean up the mess. Rocket, crawl into the mystery hole.
See anything?
Yeah, a manual override.
Team Rocket, we hit a snag. One of our jumper points was covered in resin, so we're gonna fly around to scout another
Plan, you're
spot.
fine.
Make sure the new spot is as close as possible to the original one. Because of maps and
Maps and angles.
Great. Another turbine.
Yeah, that is how these things are usually built. Clark! It's stuck on something!
Is in fact medical with his mind. Gotcha.
Will, I hear you scanning.
Come on, let's get out of here.
We're back on track. The mining ship ain't too far.
Think Groot's already ahead of us?
Maybe. Hope he didn't get distracted. I've been thinking about...
Oh my god.
Grab!
It wasn't me this time, I swear!
Point for me!
That point don't count if we're dead! I'm gripping this thing with muscles I didn't even know I had!
Oh, crap!
Oh my god.
Ow! Larkin, son of a...
I told you I saw them.
Great timing. How did you guys...
Good to see you two, but you're gonna want to cross the ship as fast as you can.
Why's that? What's coming on?
We're seeing a lot of movement.
yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us.
That's not gonna be an option soon.
This position is untenable.
Drax says hurry it up, Peter. Incoming! Watch out! Hang on!
Oh, come on. Rocket went real funny, Quill.
We're seeing a lot of movement.
Yeah, Scott's getting real violent out here.
Just try to hold her still for us.
That's not gonna be an option soon.
Did we do a double jump? Because
Drax says hurry it up, Peter. Incoming! Watch out! Hang on!
Have you perished, Peter?
Too much debris! I'm taking her out of here!
oh my god.
Go! Keep running!
Stop larking around, man!
Really?
Well, this way!
Team Rocket! Did you make it inside?
Yeah.
Crap!
What?
I think it's really funny that we're called Team Rocket.
Is it broken?
Overloaded sounds like. Must be some kind of residual energy in here.
Residual.
Come on! Larkin tensor joint, just neat. Wiggle the... Okay, so life support's moving back up. What's it look like out there?
Oh, mother of space bomb.
Quill, you okay?
Yeah, it's just... Man.
Hey, Flynn.
Well,
Hey, buddy.
that's concerning.
Hey, buddy.
What was that?
It's a swarm of old cleaner bots. Maybe.
Old cleaner bots.
You don't know.
Flynn, you're fine.
Die, weird floating thing!
You okay, buddy?
Sorry about the dude.
Yeah, thought you were that freaky thing we accidentally released.
We saw some cleaner bots accidentally at a distance. We're totally all right. They just ran away when it saw us, right, Quill?
Rocket, I'm not so sure that swarm thing was inoffensive. I feel kind of bad about releasing it.
Quill took a pot shot at this massive worm nest. Chunk of something fell off, and the big floaty creature came out of it. That's all. Hang on a tick.
Am I about to get the ability to upgrade?
Hey,
My
you guys
blasters
get
or
to
something?
Milano Park somewhere safe? Guys?
Maybe they got tired of hearing you yet.
This place gives me the creeps.
This is a lot of components to not be doing anything with.
Here you go. Rendezvous coordinates are that way. But we'll have to find a way around the rubble.
I'll try to find a side passage.
There's a workbench. That's right.
This old beauty. A table. This is a vintage Model T engineering workbench. They don't make them sturdy like that no more. Hey, come on, Quill. Let's see if this beauty still works. Maybe I can fix up your gear. Hey, hand me that part. And it's done.
Oh. Do I have literally everything unlocked? Yep, I've got 15 out of 14 perks. Alright, so we don't need to worry about components.
Yeah, there's a way through if we can clear out that crud.
Oh yeah! Nailed it! And thanks for the upgrade.
All right, let's squeeze our way out of here.
So, that thing we set free...
What thing? I didn't see a thing. Definitely don't want to talk about no thing.
Seems a little wobbly. You guys hang back a sec.
It's just a little wobbly. Ugh.
This place is crawling with ugly. Guys, I'm not alone down here.
Gotta deal with it. We'll throw our way around.
Holy crap! This is the most punchable thing I've ever seen.
More critters creeping in.
That was like something out of a horror movie.
Punch the
was amazing.
Team Rocket! Finally. We couldn't hear you before. Something about the mining ship been messing up our comms.
Yeah, something really ain't right in here. And Quill fell down another hole.
Another one. I'm parking the Milano, but Drax is out there searching for you.
Maybe you'll find Quill before we do. We're trying to catch up to him.
Guys, we really need to get better at the buddy system.
She is not my buddy. I will find you, Peter Quill. Describe your surroundings.
Old metal, old mining equipment, just old.
Noted.
What a weird bunch of stuff to mine.
What was it?
I don't know. Weird cubey hunks of rock or metal.
Oh my gosh, I did the same thing.
You two have any luck?
It is not a question of luck.
Peter, make some noise so we can find you.
Drax? Drax!
Hey, you want to mute your comms if you're gonna scream your lungs out?
Hello? Oh, another freaky thing!
How freaky. Kill it.
You read my mind. The thing refuses to die. I can barely scratch it.
Kill it harder.
I'm killing it as hard as I can. Really use a tag team.
Hurry on, I go in here.
Peter Quill, hide behind me! I will protect you!
Nobody's hiding. Drax, kick their butt. Now's our chance.
Their soft flesh is primed for slicing.
Sure did. Not gonna be a problem.
Oh my gosh.
Power blows!
Take your time. Me and Drax got this.
My turn!
That was really fast.
Gamora, run him through.
This won't hurt much! Crab's dead! Going to kill
Die.
something else!
Indeed.
Quill yet?
Found and saved.
Hey,
Go on ahead. Ben, we'll catch up. Just making a,
No, stagger. Okay. Didn't know if there was a trick I was missing about
I
it.
parked the Milano near the last thumper spot. We'll head that way and keep an eye out for you.
how's my baby?
You can see for yourself if we can get back up there. I could make it up there, but we're gonna need something for you two to climb up on.
All right. Pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It's a possibility. Maybe
Chat
try
still working?
something else.
Think you can move that thing, Drax?
I cannot defy gravity, Peter Quill. We must first free it from that contraption.
Yeah, I thought Gamora was gonna like jump up there and. Oh, I see.
Let's see that fancy footwork, Gamora.
Bet you can't do this.
That is physically impossible.
Drax, think you can heft that container?
Behold the might of a Catathian warrior!
I remember when I first did that.
Remember this moment should you ever
I
think
thought
of
he was gonna like
crossing
push
the
it, but he just
assassin.
picks it
I'll
up and it's like,
remember how
alright.
slowly you move.
All right, Rocket. We're back on track.
Oh, yeah, good for you. It ain't stealing if it's abandoned. Oh, Flark.
Rocket.
Not now, Quill.
Rocket.
Perhaps he has located our monster.
We don't even know what it looks like. The intel was extremely vague.
It wasn't vague, it was rushed. It's probably some cute little...
Nightmarish abomination.
Lady Hellbender is a renowned warrior. An ideal specimen would reflect that strength.
Like I said, something scary.
Disagree. Strength is endearing.
I bet it's something cute. Women dig the cute stuff, right?
Yes. All women in the entire universe get weak in the knees when they see something fluffy.
Lady Hellbender is an exceptional female. She would desire only the most worthy of pets.
You've never seen a baby otter playing with its hands.
I cannot refute this.
Why do you think the monster was drawn to this ship of all places?
Sustenance, no doubt.
Maybe the ship's engines are still vibrating after all these cycles.
Or they draw sustenance from something that is leaking.
Radiation could explain our comm problems.
Perhaps they are scavenging old food stores for sustenance.
Hungry, Drax?
Yes.
Ooh.
You guys notice anything weird about this place?
You mean besides the
What?
comms going dead for no reason?
There was a reason. You collided with that column of scrap.
You what?
I was dodging a hailstorm of flaming debris. And the comms went out before that.
Once we deliver her prize, Lady Hellbender could become an influential ally.
How so?
They say that the mere mention of her name can end a negotiation.
You want to turn the Guardians of the Galaxy into an extortion racket?
No. I want people to offer us bigger tasks because they fear her wrath.
Same thing, Drax.
Ah.
Ah.
Whoa!
Quill, you got some timing. We got company.
From the last thumper?
We haven't even placed it yet. This place is crawling with monsters.
Let's just focus on not becoming food ourselves!
We need to regroup!
You're right! This isn't working! Look! It's like we woke up the whole ship! Just hang in there!
Ooh, team huddle. Let's go. How do I do that? I hope I get to pick the song now, or that it just plays Star-Lord songs.
Guys, huddle up!
It feels like they're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat.
No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's flarkin' scary out there, Quill.
Darts on the field, danger on all sides. Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified. Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead. Who's with me?
Die, fiends!
We are!
Prince! This slimy spot was a dud, bud! Their appearance is grotesque!
So that sucks.
Branch out, crew! Want some? Get some!
Take the whole clip!
Okay, hold on. Advanced audio settings. Maybe. Okay, no.
You're a rousing leader, Peter Quill. Sometimes he ain't half bad. You proved unworthy.
You gotta have the music that comes with the team huddle. Otherwise, the team huddle is just a worthless mechanic. Can I... I was hoping there'd be like... I could access his music player and be like, hey, these are the songs that I want you to play. But apparently not.
Didn't need to hear that.
Come on, last thumper spot.
Okay, yeah.
Spot is this way.
How do you know?
So maybe it's in... No. I was hoping they'd add that feature by now. Oh, audio. No. We already looked at that. Let's turn off the controller speaker. That'll make it easier to, oh well.
My senses are fine-tuned to measure even the tiniest vibrations.
Really?
No, I'm tracking it on my display.
It looks like it's still got some juice. Give it a go, Rocket.
Watch a genius at work.
You are a miracle worker, man.
This tech was built by people who make holes in giant floating space rocks.
I have to say, that is an immaculate parking job.
Thanos never tolerated imperfection.
Never been a problem for Quill. Yeah. This is it. Last spot.
Can't wait to be out of here. This place feels like it's about to collapse on itself.
I cannot wait to meet our monster.
I thought you were mostly interested in meeting the buyer.
She is a respectable collector.
Is it working?
Yeah, don't worry, Sunshine. Ow!
Is it, doing it?
What?
It appears to be broken.
Ain't nothing broke! That's the sound it's supposed to make!
What sound?
You can't hear that!
Hear what? Oh.
Our monster has arrived.
I see it.
Good. Oh, crap, the door, It works. Let's catch our monster. Man, that thing is fast!
Don't let it get behind you. It could be poisonous.
That's one less thing to hide behind.
Good thinking, Quill.
Abomination, perhaps you speak its language.
There's more common, but it can still run. Gotta be some way to slow it down.
Think like a tree.
Never understood this bit.
Definitely not a monster.
Adorable. It's more matted than an Asgardian goat.
We cannot present this pathetic creature to the monster queen of Sector 9. She will laugh at us.
Maybe we can use it as bait.
I knew those thumpers wouldn't work.
What? My thumpers are state-of-the-art. Musclehead's the one who rushed at the first thing that came through the door.
My head is not made of muscle.
What the? You guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yes. Now that is a monster.
Enough with the warm-up. Time to catch us a real monster. Let's get paid.
What in hell's name is that?
Definitely not cleaner bots.
Watch it!
Whole place is crapping out. We gotta get out of here now.
Curse these volatile ruins!
Let's go!
Yo!
Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Tailor, talk!
Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Someone give me a hand. Am I right?
How about one upside the head?
Ooh.
Heads up!
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
Time to thread the needle.
Don't even think about it!
Quickest way through is through.
You're dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
Don't you
Oh my
get
God.
on my ship!
My ship.
These sections could be better, but I do still love them.
Time to
I wish there
thread
were
the
there was
needle.
more of the like flying the Milano in this game.
Quickest way through is through.
You're dying with a guilty conscience, assassin.
Don't you get through on my ship!
My ship.
That's it. Let me drive. You're gonna get us killed.
We're not dead yet.
Maybe we are, and this is hell.
Do not be ridiculous. This place lacks the eternal frost of subdue.
Your hell is frozen.
Tathians do not like to be cold.
Try putting on a shirt.
See? He's so.
Fruit says watch out!
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
You want me to take the control?
No, I've got this.
Clearly.
Watch it! Don't get us killed, Will. There's still so much stuff I want to steal.
Gosh. It did not give me the heads up for those mines at all.
Hit the blue button!
What blue button?
The one for the secret boosters I added!
Can you please stop adding things while I'm asleep?
Punch it, Peter.
Now is not the time for hand-to-hand combat.
Whoa! Fuck yeah! Definitely a fan of the blue button.
We're shot on all sides. We ain't gonna make it!
We'll make it! Maybe!
There's the exit.
See? Home stretch!
Your last breath.
Classic.
Yeah!
Yep.
That's what I call a win, people.
How's that a win? Our monster just got eaten.
Whatever you can fly away from.
Means you screwed up because you had to fly away from it.
Please don't be Novacore. Please don't be Novacore. Please Novacore.
It is Novacore.
It's a patrol ship. Designation, Hala's Hope.
Did you say Hala's Hope?
There's this thing I gotta do. I'll be right back.
We need to get rid of that animal. Now. I'm serious, Peter. If it stays on the ship, we all go to prison.
No one's going to jail. It's a harmless space llama thingy.
Harmless? Remember Inakubi?
Not really, no.
That's because they scorched the planet because an idiot smuggled in an Exelon.
I will eject the beast into space.
Whoa, 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 whoa. We're not ejecting anything. It'll make us look guilty.
It could be carrying Zephron's disease.
Which is why Drax is gonna hide in the secret cargo compartment behind Groot's plants.
Peter, Jason, Quill.
Really? My middle name? Hey, Corell! How you doing? How long's it been? 2-3 years? You look good. You've been tanning.
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you.
Corell, I swear it's not what it looks like.
That you're a junker trespassing in the most restricted area of space? Who consorts with thieves and murderers, apparently.
Hey, killing people for money ain't murder, lady.
Come on, Corell. You know me. We've been to hell and back. Sure, I've done some shady stuff since the war, like really shady stuff. But junking?
I just caught you pink-handed, leaving the quarantine zone.
Technically, yes, but we weren't scavenging.
Right.
Peter Quill, I found these items in the space that you told me about. There was not enough room for both the other thing and these.
Peter Quill, of planet C-53, under Galactic Law ZXB-47, I am putting you and your crew under arrest for
Actually, can I call you back?
What?
Please tell me that is not a crate of super illegal tech.
It is a crate of super illegal tech, which also happens to be very valuable.
Really?
What? We're on a Ravager ship. Even the flarkin' bulkheads are stolen.
Okay, so
we
that
can't
is an
put both in
ex-Ravager
the
ship,
apartment.
I will
not a
eject the crate
Zendarian
into
ship.
space.
Great, and I melt your face.
Drax,
Milano's weapon
he
system
just really wants to
is 4
eject something.
generations behind, Quill. We need that tech more than we need some stupid farm animal.
That farm animal could be a Class 3 biohazard. You want to end up in the kiln?
We're hiding the tech.
Hide Rocket's crate.
Peter, you're willing to gamble on a space llama thingy?
I'll convince Corell the llama's harmless. She knows me.
And I know Corell.
Not like I did.
You slept with a cop?
She wasn't a cop back then. The point is, I can get us out of this, guys. You just gotta trust me.
I love how much happens in these
And
scenes.
that would be your boarding party.
Like, everything is moving forward in real time while we're having the conversation, you know? So, like, you can see the boarding party fly past us.
Just speak to Centurion Corell.
Silence, prisoner. The commander has no time to meet with law-breaking pirates like you.
That's just it. We're not pirates. We're legally incorporated heroes for hire.
Yeah, that's right. You check those records, Buckethead. Novacore licensing permit 67398-2.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No. Rocket.
So I let Groot fill out the paper. I fixed it with an addendum.
Not the most well-known heroes you could hire, but definitely in the top 5 of most awesome names. Contributing members. Groot, a Flora Colossus. Last of his kind, fearless in a firefight, an awesome best friend. Rocket, bona fide super genius and a wizard with explosives. Definitely not a raccoon. Gamora, adopted daughter of Thanos, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Need we say more? Drax the Destroyer, convicted serial murderer and galactic war hero, often grumpy. Last and definitely least, Peter Jason Quill.
That's it. That's all you wrote?
It was a character limitation.
Sorry. Excuse me. I just need to.
Cadet Gold, what are you doing here?
Oh, you don't know? Really? It says right here. Prisoner processing training. I'm your official trainee.
Aren't you a little young for the Corps?
Aren't you a little old for that hairdo?
I should check with the captain.
No. No. She definitely signed off on this. You know how thorough she is about signing stuff? And if I may, sir, the real concern here is Regulation 7A regarding prisoner footgear. That one's jet boots are in clear violation.
They're decorative.
Good work, Cadet Gold.
Great. There goes Plan B.
You don't need a plan B. I got this.
No, you do not got this, pirate. I got this. Now fall in line.
Time to go, prisoners.
Watch the jacket.
Cadet Gold. You know the arrest protocols?
All memorized, sir.
Mantis is in this
First thing
Dempster.
you do
She's just not in the team.
We're legitimate business-like folk on legitimate-like business.
Everyone just do what they say. When I see Corral, I'll explain.
The captain isn't going to see you. According to protocol, you're to be taken straight to the brig.
Yeah, plan's going real good, Quill.
Mantis actually plays a semi-key role in this game.
Problem?
Yes, no faith energy, no power. No power, no containment. A single spark.
Techs are looking at it. They say that.
They cannot even fathom. How can they fix what they cannot understand?
Put the Grand Unifier's mind at ease. Run the scanners again.
What the flark is a Grand Unifier?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Universal something. He was floating dead in the quarantine zone.
I thought it was really cool
Forgot.
they did the Church of Universal Truth in
Caught
this
him,
because
like we caught you.
the original run of the Guardians of the Galaxy post-Annihilation Conquest, the Church of Universal Truth was like one of the main recurring
Mom
threats.
explicitly said.
So this really does feel
Quill.
Be super clear
You
on the
mustn't
mom.
touch that!
it feels like a combination of that run of comics and the MCU. It's the best of both.
Hey, kiddo, you there? Nova girl!
Yeah, I think so. Let me just see if I can.
Hold on!
What? What happened?
Hold on!
Quill! Hold on to something, Quill!
No! Hey, kiddo, you there? Nova girl!
Yeah, I think so. Let me just see if I can.
Hold on! My son! Get my... Get boots! You that gold, was it?
Nikki?
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Nikki. Okay, Nikki, here's the plan. You're gonna jump and grab my legs while I hold on for dear life.
That doesn't sound like.
Trust me, kiddo. We got this. See? This isn't weird. At all. Doing great.
Okay. That was kind of amazing.
Whoa! Thanks.
Mom wouldn't be impressed if I lost my first prisoner.
Your mom, right?
Come on. We need to get out of here. There's a glass door around the corner. We'll be safe there. Here. Help me with this. Ready?
Together. On 3, 2, 1. Go! Go! Yeah! Okay.
We need to keep moving. This way.
You dead, Nikki?
Whoa.
Just stay
I knew
close.
there was something wrong about that church. Who goes fishing for God in a junkyard?
Is my visor disabled
This
too?
is bad.
Just give me a sec.
I could probably help with the door if we undid these cuffs.
Regulation 3B. Never undo restraints.
Hey, Isaac. How's it going, man?
You clearly need my help.
No! You're my prisoner, and I got this.
Obviously.
Ah! Okay, we're gonna have to find another way.
You're doing great, kid.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, I can do this.
Not to rush you or anything.
Almost there. Yes! Got it! Through here. Whew.
Nice work.
Thanks. You didn't do too bad yourself, pirate.
Call me Star-Lord. Or Peter, or, Nova Cadet Butt Saver.
Okay. Peter. So, listen. I have some good news and some bad news about your friends.
Start with the bad, I guess.
Your friends have been processed and put in the brig.
So what's the good news?
They're not dead. One of them actually seems really active.
That's probably Rocket. Prison cells make him jumpy.
Come on. We'll be safe through here. Flark! Pipes must have burst.
Should we try using that thingamajig of yours to call someone?
We don't need help. I know what I'm doing. Now help me block this fire so we can get through.
Sure. Just that everyone must be worried. Captain's kid goes missing.
Captain's kid is still a corpsman. Now are you gonna help me or not?
Yes, easy does it.
There, see?
That seems like a horrible
You don't
idea.
need to worry about me. Enough people around here do that already.
For what it's worth, I think you're doing great. As good an arresting officer as I've ever had.
Are you seriously trying to sneak away on me right now? You literally just said I was doing great.
You are doing great. Top 5 best arresting officers I've ever had.
Cool. So can you please just show me the same respect you would any other arresting officer?
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Is that robot wearing makeup?
What? Oh, yeah. That's just it's. I know all the bots down here. They're kind of my friends, I guess. I reprogrammed most of them.
You gave them faces.
Maybe.
No, I mean it's cool. Gives them personality. Very cool.
Come on, this way. Any day now.
Does your mom know you play down here?
Probably not. But what else am I gonna do? Not like there's any other kids on board.
You know, I didn't have a lot of friends at your age either. Granted, I was in prison, but still.
So Mom was right about you.
It was a Shatari prison. I was just a kid.
I have so many questions. Were your parents in prison too?
How old is she supposed to be?
No, my mom, died. I didn't know my dad.
How do you know my mom, exactly?
We fought together on Mercury during the war. She is a real spitfire.
More like real controlling. And bossy and judgmental. You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
Pretty sure all kids get annoyed with their moms, but as you get older, you realize they're right more often than not.
Where do you think you're going?
Just making sure this place is safe and secure from the, fire.
Yeah, could you please try to keep up?
Hey, you try walking around in cuffs.
I'm still in charge here, you know?
Sure.
It's a dead end. Trust me.
Of course I trust you.
Clearly.
This another one of your bots?
Yeah, her name's Jocasta. She keeps an eye out for stuff. Invaders,
Iron Man reference.
trespassers, prisoners who keep wandering off. It's still this way.
Keep in mind, these could be my last few moments of freedom. If this is an attempt to escape your mom's ship, I really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping. Oh, wow!
Don't laugh.
No, no! This is cool. It's like your secret hideout, right? Definitely prefer this to the brig.
We're not staying. I just need to check on Ultimo. His gyros have been all screwy.
Take your time. Is this your mom? Single-handedly winning the war?
Obviously, I know she didn't do it by herself.
No. That final push was,
Is that Richard?
It was a massive team effort.
Were you there?
I contributed to the war effort differently.
Pirating?
Raiding, which is, you know, the good kind of pirating. Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravager showed up. You should really fix this.
You want me to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy. Is this Krelar?
Yeah. Long time ago. Kid stuff. I could do it way better now.
No, it's good. Morbid, but good.
I don't know why I'm even collecting the components.
Something tells me you and Rocket would get along. Or really, really not get along. One of those two.
The raccoon thing? Yeah. He seemed real charming.
I just mean he's also really into all this tech stuff. Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks. I'm almost done.
Alright, you do that.
Hey! Secret stuff. Off limits.
No adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid anymore, you know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up.
Say no more. I'll make sure Corell knows what a good job you did.
No! I mean, thanks. But ideally, Mom never needs to know I was in the hangar at all.
So I never saw you?
Exactly! Never saw me. Never saw my passkey. You may have heard of Nikki Gold and how cool she is, but that's it. Almost at the elevator.
Need a hand?
Yes! Got it! Mom? I can explain.
Nikki.
I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
What in Hollis' name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad? Running around with criminals?
Alleged criminals?
You almost died. Do you have any idea how grounded you are right now?
Mom! You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. Or sneaking around behind my back.
Look, it's my fault some guy's ship blew up.
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a
Teenagers are
freak.
still teenagers everywhere,
Are you
right?
even listening?
Whoa. We've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
I knew you
It's
were
not
right.
supposed to be Chris
You
Pratt,
always
Isaac.
overreact. Even Peter was saying
They went
so.
for-
Was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do. So I suggest you worry less about what he said and more about what I'm saying now.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well, and you have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
Upper level.
Captain's quarters.
Fine. Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how.
Sounds like she really understands how lockdown works.
Mom!
I think your mom might be on.
I don't know what you're talking about.
On to you about what?
I don't know. I'm stuck in an elevator with crazy people.
No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
You already know everything.
No, I don't. I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
I'm small. Okay? I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint, or the maintenance tunnel blast doors.
Your mom deserves to know what happened. An exploding ship is a very serious thing.
I didn't blow up a ship!
Okay, clearly not what I meant.
How was my 12-year-old daughter anywhere in the vicinity of that ship?
12? Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? She really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki?
What?
I know you're hiding something.
It was me. Yeah, all
It
those
did,
locked
Dapster.
doors back there, I hacked them.
You hacked them?
Yeah, I'm a hacker now. I hack stuff. You know, beep bop boop, boop boop beep.
I told him it was restricted.
That doesn't explain the falsified orders.
I don't know what to tell you, Mom. Your security staff have been sleeping on the job. All I know is I'm not hiding anything. I wouldn't do that.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
I don't think I got the passkey last time I played this.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles.
Yeah, I've played this
no
before, Isaac, but it's been a few years. I just never like fully streamed it,
no
and that's
idea.
what I'm doing now. I'm doing like a. This is the first of a series of streams I'm going to do for it over time.
I can't believe you still have them. Can't believe you survived. Mercury was what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want.
It's one of my favorite games.
He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently. On second thought, it's only fair if I ask Chewie. He is a grown Wookiee, definitely old enough to make his own decisions.
Okay.
Yeah, he says he's okay. So, how are you doing? You okay?
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first. But then after all this time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same.
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
You're gonna pay 8,000 units in 3 cycles.
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. I was thinking that maybe...
The fine's non-negotiable. My search party found a Class 2 biohazard wandering around your ship.
That's all they found, right? Okay, okay. You'll
So
get your
since I
money
chose to
on time,
hide
no
the
problem.
parts, I got fined 8,000 units, so I'm gonna have to deal with that.
We are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on,
If I'd hit the
I would
llama,
show you just how very close.
then I would not have. I hid the ship parts because there's a Milano segment later,
have I ever.
and the ship parts because I
You
saved
won't regret
those.
it.
I have better weapons for that part.
You've got 3 cycles, Peter. Not 4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't let you down.
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 8,000 units is a small price.
8,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay. So we got fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down?
So he did kill Thanos in this
Gamora,
timeline.
You're
That's cool.
practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot. Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
I am watching you, rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia.
Peter Quill,
Oh
tell
gosh.
the rodent that is
What did Groot do on
selfishness
Contraxia?
is all.
Rocket, we could really use
That's a
any
pleasure
extra
planet.
units you have.
How do I gotta spell it out for you? I don't got no units!
Fair enough.
You believe his lies?
Oh, I ain't lying. Now why don't you leave me alone and bother someone else instead?
I intend to.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room. Seriously, Quill, if you're here to talk about feelings, it's a hard pass. So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar?
This
The dude
the
and that
soundtrack
really hot Ascavarian girl?
in this Damster is insane.
Yeah, her buddies
They
would
have
have
so
spaced
much
your
good
stupid
licensing
human
music.
butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia again, Malador.
Okay, so I owe you.
Actually, he owes me. I won the
I should
50
have turned
units.
you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scud wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a guardian of the galaxy.
Still on the fence about the brand name, but keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather, I'd turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Yeah, he still owes me those 50 units. Let's see if we can make any upgrades.
If you
well,
want to make it up to me, find a way to pay this flarkin' fine.
Yeah.
Why do you tease me with crafting, Quill?
Guys, don't forget to close the fridge.
Sure thing, Mom Lord.
Peter Quill, order the tree to open this door. I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine.
All right. I'll check on him and tell you if he's doing anything weird.
Acceptable.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute?
Just brushes
Is that my
his teeth.
toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush. Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good. Then pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Oh, it's so good, the hamster. I'm probably about to end the stream for the night.
Whoa, glad Corel didn't find that on top of the space llama.
But whenever I do a solo stream for this foreseeable future, it'll be this game.
Well, well, well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
$37 units?
We appear to be 7,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill,
I know. We clearly need a plan.
and reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always a
Holding
half-
out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble. Then you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mach
I will
Star system,
sacrifice your head.
and take us to the majestic mount.
Guys! I think we should hear out Groot for once.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It's brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with the plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster.
Gosh, it's so good.
He's not. He's the sweetest, most... No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Oh, God!
Groot, are you
That,
really
that is,
offering
was
to...
the
No,
most
no, he is not.
rapidly escalating conversation I've ever
Could
seen.
work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. It's cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
And Rocket is the better choice if we have to surrender somebody because he's
I vote
broken out
with
of prisons
Groot.
before, so he
I
would
honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Well, Rocket's definitely scarier on the inside. He's unstable and vicious and totally oblivious to the needs of others.
Okay, we get it, Quill.
The point is I think you'd make a fine monster. And we'll definitely need that tactical brain of yours to bust you out once you're in there.
Mm-hmm.
But just to be 100% sure, you're definitely okay with this.
Are you kidding? I can't wait to hold this over you.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
You say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
So in my first run, I actually tried to sell Groot, I think. I don't remember what happened.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
The decisions in this game actually
Guys, relax.
do tend to matter a good bit. Also, I really like this design of Milano. It's very MCU, but it's also pretty different. It's a lot more, I don't know, like it's got more moving parts.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Next time, I'm flying.
Monsters do not fly ships.
Monsters do whatever they want.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Daz?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
All right, so I'm gonna call it there. But like I said before, if I stream solo, next time I stream solo, it'll be this skin. Love this game. It holds up. It absolutely holds up. So we're probably done with streaming for the week. But we'll be back on Monday, maybe. It really depends on like what Anna's plans are and what everybody else is available for, you know, how it typically goes. But, you know, we're around. And if you want to join the Discord, that's where we post when we're going live. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I will talk to you guys next time we stream. So maybe probably not tomorrow, but probably Monday. Later, guys.